Hey guys, so today I just wanted to do a quick booktube video because I wanted to talk about the Dragonriders of Pern series, which I absolutely love. And I don't know, I just got the want to make a video. So today I'm going to be talking about the Dragonriders of Pern trilogy, which includes Dragonflight, Dragon Quest, and the White Dragon, as well as the Harper Hall of Pern trilogy, which includes Dragon Song, Dragon Singer, and Dragon Drums. I only have the second two books in this trilogy. I actually just got Dragon Singer yesterday when I went out to like a secondhand bookstore and I found it and I was really happy. It's not the first book. I really want the first book because the first book's like the best in that trilogy. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about these. If you guys don't know, the Dragonriders of Pern books are by Anne McCaffrey, and they are about the world called Pern, where there are dragons, and these dragons help humans defend themselves against these thing called thread, which are parasites which come from an orbiting star called the Red Star. And whenever this star gets close enough to the planet Pern, the thread can jump from the star to the atmosphere of Pern, and if they hit the ground of Pern, they burn and destroy any organic material they touch. So it's really bad. So they use the dragons to burn the thread and stuff. Um, and yeah, there's like a whole I don't know what it's called. It's like prologue. Yeah, that's what it's called. I had to look in the book. It's right here. It says prologue to every story, and it's like talks about the whole thing about the star and the thread, and yeah, it gives you information on it. But so this trilogy is about well, at least the first book anyway, because I haven't read the second two. The first book is about Lessa, who um, ends up becoming like a gold dragon rider, who's like, and the gold dragons are like the queen dragons, so they're like the most biggest and kind of important dragons because they have all the babies, and yeah, so they're really important. And the Harper Hall trilogy is about the Harpers of Pern, who are the musicians of Pern, and they have like their own little place in Pern where they train and teach new harpers and stuff. And it's about this girl, Manoli. I think that's how you say her name, Manoli. And she's lives in a hold, which is somewhat. It's like very. What's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. It's like very isolated. She lives like on the coast, like she lives in like a fishing hold, I think it is. And then she really wants to do music, but her parents don't really want her to. So she ends up running away from home. And yeah, it's about that. So it gives a lot more information on the Harper Halls of Pern and the whole musical side of stuff, and it also is a lot about like how girls are kind of like not really accepted in this kind of like music, as music being their profession, but Minoli really wants to be a musician, so it's about that and her story. Except for the last book, Dragon Drums, which is about another dude who does drumming, and yeah, but it's still good. I like the first two better. The third one was good, but the first two were the best. But yeah, anyway, I read the Harper Hall trilogy when I was in grade 10, and it was I really loved the series. I fell in love with it. It was the first books I read in the Dragonriders of Pern series, and they were amazing, and I loved them so much. And I got through them fairly quickly for books. I got for a trilogy, and the fact that I'm not very good at reading very quickly, I got through it pretty quickly. Whereas for the Dragonriders of Pern series, the first book took me forever to read. It was written so much more difficult than the Harper Hall trilogy. Like, I'm just gonna use this one. I like this one better. Yeah, I'm trying to get them both in frame. Okay. Yeah. So this one, the Dragon Harper Hall trilogy books, I found were much easier to read. I think they're more intended for younger people, whereas the Dragonriders of Pern trilogy, like the original trilogy, it's written. It's like crazy. It's so hard. It's like really, really one of the like the fantasy books. You know, you really got to focus on what the words are saying, or else you're not gonna get it. And the language also used in these books is like crazy. Um, it's just like some words like I didn't understand some things that were going on because this series also has its own like whole like dictionaries worth of words in the back. Like, look, some terms of interest right here on like things like a day sister or a dead glow or a hold or the high reaches or a turn or a timmer or a 7 day or whatever, and like just random words. And there's like this whole dictionary back here, and then there's another dictionary of the people of Pern because there's so many freaking people in this story. Like pages, like a couple pages worth of just names, and it will tell you like Lessa. I just saw her name. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. Okay, here it is. Lessa, Werewoman at Bendon Ware, Dragon Queen Ramoth. Like, and it's just got so many names, and I'll tell you like who this person is and like where they live and or what they are and what they do and stuff like that. It's just like I could just randomly pick another like Tigor, Rider at Bendon Ware, Dragon Blue Ralph. Like, there's so many names and stuff in this book. It gets so confusing, so confusing. Like there was this one part I remember in this book where somebody showed up and they were just out of the blue and they're having a conversation with the main character, and I'm like, who the heck are you? Where did you come from? So I had to go in the back, and then I looked in the back and it was just like, oh, name this. They got pregnant from this person, and that was literally it. They were in the story like once, they were mentioned once, and the only thing it said about them in the back was that they got pregnant from some other dude. And like, really, 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 okay. But I guess I don't know. I can't really complain because I mean there are a lot of people in the Harper Hall trilogy too, but I felt like it was like more easy to like remember who people were, and like it wasn't like people were coming in and out like all the time, and I just found it so much easier to read. It was so much easier to read. Oh my god, I really want to reread this series, but I can't do that until I get the first book. I gotta find it. Eventually I'll find it somewhere. Somebody's gotta have it. Somebody's gotta have it in a secondhand bookshop somewhere. I wish I could have just got this at Chapters. I got this at Chapters, but this is the only Dragonriders of Pern book they have at Chapters. They don't really have any of the other ones, just because it's a kind of an old-ish series. And I got these ones at secondhand bookstores. I don't want to reread the trilogy until I can read the first book. This video is so rambly, and I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna say one more thing, like, just show you guys, just one more thing from this book. Look at the map. The map is awesome. I love this map so much. It's beautiful. It's Pern. It's right. It's Pern. I love it so much. Yeah. Sorry. I'm a little obsessed with this series. A little obsessed. This series is the reason why I love dragons so much. I'm obsessed with dragons because of this series. But oh well. Anyway. Hope you guys are having a great day. And see you later.